Freaks, it's Monday, August 17th, 2026. Coming up on the program today, when your customer service rep has Tourette's, plus a horny man hates the lesbian community for taking away all that pussy, weaponizing dog shit in your fight with the neighbors, and your asshole hair is a fart dampener. All coming up today.
It's Distorted View Daily. This week sponsored by TV listener Ralph.
I'm a mommy. I'm a mommy. Ah!
Is Miss Vagina thinking about Mr. Penis?
Full bloom AIDS.
Wait a minute.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you to kick off a new week of programs. Quick programming note this week. Episodes are going to be a little short. I got to be up in Ashtabula doing mom stuff for part of the week. So that is what's happening there. As you heard at the top of the show, though, we've got a sponsor. Roder Pay, tell us a little more.
Yes, DV listener Ralph sponsored the show this week. He wrote in, "Can you and Brad prank my sister? She does eyebrows. She's good, but she's spicy. Can you call her daily for a week and tell her that her eyebrow work stinks? Her name is Bruna."
Well, thank you, Ralph, for sponsoring a week of shows. Also, fuck you for making me do all sorts of bonus work. Now I got to make phone calls to your sister. Not only that, but we got to drag Brad Carter into this, which I'm working on, by the way. I have an email. I have a message into Brad. He's always up for, pranking people. So I'm recording today's show a little bit late because I was dealing with mom stuff and I'm actually sick. But I promise you, throughout the week, I will do my best to annoy your sister, either by myself, farming out the work to Brad, or, me and him doing like a tag team situation throughout the week. Thank you again, Ralph, for sponsoring the show. You'll be hearing more in the days that follow. I do have a couple pieces of audio that I want to share with you today. It's been a while since we checked in with the mental and neurological disorder fakers. They're still up to the same tragedy, cosplay, bullshit they've been pulling for years. Got a couple clips here. First up, we've got someone who claims she has Tourette's, and she's filming herself at work. Now, she does work from home as some sort of customer service representative. You can pretty much guess how that goes. Thank you for calling AT&T. Fuck you! Fuck you! Sorry. How can I help you today? You want to cancel your service? Suck my dick! Yeah, I can help you with that. Can I get the last 4 inches of your dick in my pussy? That's the one thing I did notice about Tourette's fakers is sometimes their tics last way longer than a normal Tourette tic. Some of these people are like reciting poetry, it seems. Like pages and pages of tics. All right, so here we go. We've got someone with Tourette's working at a call center.
Hi!
Like right out of the gate, there's a tic. I know you're not allowed to discriminate based on like medical conditions and stuff, but there's no way a call center could ever hire a Tourette's employee like that, right? I mean, it's severely interfering with the job. You can't swear at people, even if it's involuntary. I mean, so far we just got, a little bark, bark?
Hi!
Oh, like a parrot or something, bird.
Hi! Thank you for calling. How can I help you? Fuck off! I'm so sorry. I have Tourette's. How can I help you?
I feel like the people with Tourette's have been experiencing this they've lived with this. I don't think they'd be laughing. I'm sorry. I have Tourette's. I mean, it would be an annoyance at this point, right?
I have Tourette's. How can I help you? Okay. Do you have your account number? Oh. And who am I speaking with? Oh, perfect. Thank you. And how can I help you? Fuck you. No. I'm sorry. Perfect. I'll go ahead and get your call transferred. Fuck you. Have a wonderful day.
Don't you think that call center supervisor would put her on like email duty? You're gonna just handle web requests. We cannot have you actually talking to customers. Next up, we've got someone who suffers seizures at the most convenient times, by the way. It's always when they're recording TikTok videos. That's when their seizures act up.
Hi, epilepsy, and we don't know why, but it's suspected that it's from a childhood traumatic brain injury. Let's talk about this comment right here.
All right, someone left them a comment. It's not possible because seizures are classified in a 30-minute period. So if you have multiple seizures in a 30-minute period, it's considered one. This was obviously a comment about a previous video where this idiot claimed they've had, 70 seizures in the span of an hour or something. By the way, their version of seizing or having a seizure is just sort of like staring off into the distance because it happens right now. Again, the most conveniently timed seizure. There's like 20 seconds where this person says nothing. Although, afterwards, they were kind enough to overlay text on the video explaining what's happening right now. Mind goes blank. I feel confused. This is not the first aura of the night, but it's the moment I realize I'm going to seize, so I decided to keep recording.
I developed epilepsy around a very traumatic time.
When My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was canceled.
During
For me, stuttering is a sign that the seizure is actually going to be a cluster of seizures, this person writes.
What the fuck?
Maybe stop recording a TikTok video if you realize you're going into a seizure. What a way to not have to respond to your critics. Like that person commented it and was correcting. Like there's no way you could have 30 seizures in the span of 30 minutes because that's not how seizures work. And this person is like, let me set you straight. Right?
I developed... what?
I appreciate their powering through. We got to get this TikTok video posted.
I have epilepsy.
I don't even think that's how epilepsy works. You just stutter like a moron.
Happened.
I noticed that this person is staring at the light as well.
Trauma time. I was 16 and active trauma was happen and I was...
The text reads, my tics become less active, but they interrupt my speech more often.
It was F and D.
Well, next time you have a seizure, I hope they DNR. I keep saying this person because I have no idea of their gender. This person also claims to have DID, OCD, epilepsy, EDS, Tourette's, autism. POTS is not listed, but I'm guessing POTS as well. That seems to be quite in vogue in the illness faker community. I think because you can use a cane, right? If you have POTS, you're prone to falling over or something. POTS, by the way, is a condition called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, POTS. It affects an estimated 0.2% of the population, yet everyone on TikTok has it. Anyway, it's a medical condition that causes a fast heart rate and dizziness when standing up. Oh, well, then I've got POTS. I need to get on TikTok ASAP. Find my clan. One more faker here. We've got someone who loves being autistic.
I love being autistic. I love it so much. I love my special interests, and I love my hyperfixations, and I love my stems, and I love that I am able to experience autistic joy, and I love that I'm able to connect with my special interests, my hyperfixations, and other people in my experiences.
Shut the fuck up. This bitch is the reason why Totally Tistic was included on my album Pure Hypochondria.
This is not my shit. I'm totally autistic. Grab your fidget spinners, grab your earmuffs. Look at me, I'm so quirky. And it's now my whole personality.
people are experiencing the same things that I'm experiencing, and I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And I love other people with disabilities, and I love people with ADHD. I love people with OCD. I love people with physical disabilities. I love people with all sorts of disabilities, because I know that we are all so different, and it makes us all so special, and I love it, and it's awesome, and it's so cool, and I love it so much.
Good God, this is like how a 7-year-old speaks. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have autism. I don't know. This just gets me all riled up. Got to move on past these fakers. Here's a guy talking on a bus. He's sitting down. A woman is sitting in front of him. She just started filming because he's kind of preaching. Oh, I guess this lady is a lesbian, and she was sitting down next to her wife, and that's what set this guy off.
Babies not being born no more because women are marrying other women. A woman can't have a child with another woman.
Thank you, Dr. Science.
Us guys need to repopulate, and women having marriages with other women. It says in the Bible, men need to populate.
How often do you think this is just because, like, guys are horny and they need to nut? They see a lesbian and they're like, well, there's another one I can't fuck. I don't know how serious these guys are about actually, like, repopulating. You know, the sex part is fun. As always, though, the follow-through, you know, that's where dudes really have to put in the work, you know? You want to repopulate, that's great, but you're going to have to pay for those kids. It's a big time and money commitment. I don't think it's all the lesbians' fault here.
It makes me mad. Women are having marriages, like 40% of marriages with women.
Wait, I'm sorry. I would like to hear this guy's stats. 40% of marriages are what? Lesbian?
Marriages with women.
Yeah, that's I don't think that's true.
Women and women. How is God supposed to have babies, man?
He just said, how is God supposed to have babies? He can make anything happen. He put a baby inside of a virgin.
Just when I thought...
If God was really that concerned about more babies being on this planet, he could make it happen. He's fucking magic. Have you ever heard of the term omnipotent? Biblically speaking, it's the opposite of impotent. God can get it up.
I've seen it all.
Makes me mad. Women are marrying other women. If any woman's married to a woman, how am I supposed to have a kid?
He's having trouble locating fresh pussy to impregnate, you know, non-lesbian pussy. His logic is flawed. And he's like, you know, what if every woman was a lesbian? Yeah, well, you would be in a real pickle there, but that's just never going to happen. The real issue is that no straight woman wants to have sex with you either. Gay or straight, you know, all ladies are in agreement. You're persona non grata in their pussies. All right, real quick before we get into the news, I've got a furry Linda Finkel Hall of Fame nominee. Here he is performing live at what appears to be a train station.
The song is called King Meow Meow. So when I put my paws up and say, I'm king, I need you all to scream as loud as you fucking can.
I'm sorry, what was the name of that song? King Meow Meow?
This next song is called King Meow Meow.
What are the odds that this is going to be a good song?
And say, I'm king, I need you all to scream as loud as you fucking can. Meow meow. I'm king.
Meow meow meow.
I'm king.
Meow meow meow.
Crowd is on board at least.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yeah, who are you?
King Meow Meow.
This is as close as I get to being political as well, by the way.
Oh. I love music with a message.
Didn't wanna make it personal.
Saturday
But you had to get political. Now it's pivotal.
Okay.
You're my favorite ritual. It's habitual. Looks so good, it's criminal. Bitch, please fuck off. I'm flawless. I'm feeling like a goddess. Yeah, you want it, and I've got it. I'm king.
See, now the crowd did not scream meow meow like they promised to. Like, they practiced it and everything. Fucking dumb furries. Looking through the comments, most of the hate is actually directed at the cameraman, the person that was filming this video, because they fucked up the whole meow meow thing. I love how the person recording this immediately fucked up the directive of saying meow meow with meow meow meow. He had an extra meow there, and then didn't even join in when the time was right. Someone else said, look, just 2 meows, please. Just meow, meow again, and then end it. 3 meows is excessive. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. I am trying to come through for you guys today, but I am not feeling well. I'm like on fire. I've got a fever. Luckily, I also have a fever for the flavor of Distorted View, which will always outweigh any little pansy pussy illness I may have. Fuck you, fuck you. Even fake mental disorders. It's a real double whammy. Like, I'm trying to get through these shows because I have to go up to Ashtabula. I'm also not feeling well. Also, if I'm not feeling better by the time I have to go up to Ashtabula, I'm not going to go visit my mom, while I'm sick or contagious. That's the last thing a cancer patient needs. I don't even know if what I have is contagious. Maybe I've just got that explosive lettuce diarrhea. We'll soon find out. I feel something percolating inside of me. Maybe I'll record the audio of that. Guys, if I have a good, bad shit, I'll be dangling a little microphone down the toilet bowl so you can witness the whole thing. Anyways, what are we doing here? What am I talking about? Where are we at here on the show? Oh, this is where I beg for your money. Yes, if you are not yet a Sideshow member, sign up right now. Go to distortedview.com. Sign up for the Sideshow, our member site, where members gain access to all of the exclusive programs we do. Typically, we'll record 2 full-length exclusive shows just for paying freaks every week. There are thousands of past shows for you to listen to in the archives. Go to distortedview.com right now. Membership's very inexpensive. When you sign up, you gain access to a personal podcast feed that you can copy and paste right into whatever podcast app you use. Remember, though, if you listen to DV through Spotify instead of signing up on our website, you will sign up inside of the Spotify app. It's very simple. Just search for Distorted View. You'll find a link to tap on to sign up. You sign up inside of Spotify, and the exclusive shows will appear right alongside the free episodes. Easy peasy. For more information, check out distortedview.com. Other ways to help me out. We've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. Pledge $5, get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And, of course, you can sponsor an episode of DV for only $25. Just PayPal me, show@distortedview.com. And make sure to let me know how you want to sponsor the show. If you want me to talk about something, play an audio clip, dedicate the show to someone, whatever it is, just let me know. Again, $25, and my PayPal address is show@distortedview.com. Okay, 3 very quick stories now. First up. A Brazilian wax may leave customers smooth, hairless, and apparently incapable of quietly farting. That's according to a woman. One woman reported that she's got loud farts, and a news story has been written about it. It's a slow news day, I guess. All right. Yes, one woman has said that a Brazilian wax gave her loud farts. South Carolina content creator. See, that's where we should stop reading this fucking thing. Like, this is not news. This is clickbait. This is just some stupid bitch trying to get views on her Instagram account. South Carolina content creator Sarah Boss says people considering a Brazilian wax should prepare themselves for what she describes as one of the procedure's rarely discussed consequences: suddenly much louder farts. What kind of farts are we talking about here? Pussy farts? Just like an increase in audible queefs or regular farts? If you're going to get a Brazilian wax, if your backside is about to get the hair ripped out and you're going to be as smooth as a baby's butt, that's awesome. But, she warned, here's the thing that nobody tells you. Boss's theory is that removing hair from between the buttocks eliminates a barrier that normally helps gas. See, is that what a Brazilian is? I didn't know it was like ass hair removal. I thought a Brazilian was like pussy juice, pussy strips. I don't know. I got this all wrong. I've never had a Brazilian, so what do I know? Boss's theory is that removing hair from between the buttocks eliminates a barrier that normally helps gas escape somewhat discreetly. It gets like pushed through a forest. That asshole hair acoustically dampens the fart. It kind of makes sense, actually. I'm kind of buying her theory now. Quote, when you pass gas, I'm dead serious, when you pass gas, your butt hair gives some friction. It gives something for things to pass through. Take the hair away, and the situation changes dramatically. Silent farts aren't a thing, she declared. She then provided her own sound effects demonstration of the alleged post-wax phenomenon, describing the new hairless cheeks as going whap, pop, 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 pop when gas passes between them. Not exactly a scientific demonstration, but whatever. Although Baus's explanation should not be confused with peer-reviewed research into the acoustical properties of butt hair, there may be at least a plausible mechanical explanation for what she and other wax customers say they've experienced. Courtney Cleghorn, founder of the hair removal salon chain Sugared and Bronze, told the New York Post that removing hair creates smooth, bare surfaces that can result in greater skin-to-skin contact. A contact, particularly when moisture is present, could occasionally produce unexpected noises. She stressed, however, that louder flatulence is hardly a universal complaint among Brazilian wax customers. Brazilians typically involve removing pubic hair from the front. See, that's what I thought a Brazilian was, as well as the perineal and anal areas. Wax is applied to the hair and then rapidly removed. You know how that goes. One commenter on the video said, every fart became uncomfortably loud after waxing, while another joked that hers had been putting her husband's to shame since she began getting waxed. Others offered improvised engineering solutions, including physically pulling one butt cheek aside while passing gas to prevent the two bare surfaces from vibrating against each other. Cleghorn suggests keeping the area cool and dry, and also try wearing loose, breathable underwear and clothing to minimize moisture and friction while the freshly waxed skin settles. Second story we have for you today, a 13-year-old Arizona boy is fighting a misdemeanor assault charge after he and two friends allegedly repeatedly pelted his ex-girlfriend with dodgeballs during an 8th grade gym class game of dodgeball. I'm sorry, what the fuck is this? This is how you play dodgeball. You fucking pelt people with balls. You mean to tell me I could have pressed charges on my fellow classmates back in middle school? I would have totally done that. Had no idea it was an option. Those fucking things hurt. And you know me, careless fairy. I'm no good at catching balls. At least, not in my hands. In my mouth, that's a whole other story. Quaggle, quaggle, quaggle. I'm sorry, freaks. I'm very sick today. Yes. So, this 13-year-old boy is now fighting a misdemeanor charge. Abel Shipper, a student at Meyer High School, acknowledged throwing the balls and even admitted to investigators that he targeted the girl a little bit. But he and his mother argue that prosecutors are turning an ordinary game of dodgeball into a criminal case. Again, back when I was in school, kids targeted me. First of all, I was so tall and lanky, I stood out like a sore thumb. Add that I'm not very athletic. Of course they're going to throw balls at me. The incident occurred during a physical education class in December 2025 when students were warming up for a dodgeball game. Shipper and two other boys said they began throwing small foam dodgeballs. See, they don't even play with real dodgeballs anymore. Foam. We're talking about fucking foam balls. Shipper and two other boys said they began throwing small foam dodgeballs at the girl who had previously dated Shipper. Quote, we threw around the dodgeballs and then I throw it at her. I hit her, Shipper said. One of the kids missed. The other kids also hit. 2 days later, a Banner Health social worker contacted the sheriff's office and reported that 3 boys had attacked the girl after she emerged from a bathroom. The social worker described the incident to authorities as the boys relentlessly assaulting the girl with dodgeballs. The girl was taken to a hospital following the incident. According to the police report, photographs taken by her mom showed 2 blue and purple bruises, roughly the size of softballs, one on her upper right rib cage and another on her lower right abdomen. Deputies subsequently interviewed the students involved. All 3 boys denied intending to injure the girl, although Shipper acknowledged to a deputy that she received some special attention. I'm not going to lie, I did target her a little bit. But again, this is how one plays dodgeball. She's just not good at the game, I guess. Since she wasn't able to dodge the ball. To me, this sounds like a case of her being a sore loser. Made extra sore by all those bruises on her ribcage. Shipper argues that targeting another player is, by definition, how dodgeball works. I'm with the kid. Obviously, I'm going to have to target somebody for dodgeball. Why not my stupid bitch ex-girlfriend? No, he did not say that. It's dodgeball. You have to choose somebody, throw the ball, then try to get them out. That being said, he did add, I didn't want to hurt her at all. Shipper also questioned how much damage he expected the balls to cause, describing them as small foam balls that could be squeezed and compressed. Shipper did say the 2 were no longer dating at the time of the incident, but characterized their relationship as somewhere between friendly and hostile. I wouldn't say we're on good terms, but I also wouldn't say we were on bad terms. Well, now you are. Shipper's case is scheduled to go before a judge today, as a matter of fact, Monday, August 17th. Now, I'm probably not going to do a DV update on this unless the case works its way up to the Supreme Court. And, you know, we live in such recalculous times, it might just happen. So, who knows? Final story we have for you today. This one just happens to come from our most fucked up states. Say it with me. All right. Yes, this story comes from Leesburg, Florida, where a Florida man's simmering feud with his neighbor over uncollected dog poop allegedly reached its natural conclusion this month. Burglary charges, flying feces, and a child's scooter being wielded as a potential weapon. Ta-da! Trey DeClote, 35, is accused of barging into his neighbor's home while carrying dog shit, throwing the poop at the man, and later raising a metal children's scooter over his head during the ensuing fight. Like he was going to nunchuck it or something? Or like a big, I don't know whether it's called maces or something. The confrontation followed what investigators described as an ongoing dispute between the neighbors over dog feces being left around their properties. According to a probable cause affidavit reviewed by Law and Crime, Lake County Sheriff deputies responded to the Leesburg home on August 7th after receiving a call from DeCloite's neighbors, a married couple. The couple told investigators that DeCloite had become increasingly angry about their dog's waste and arrived at home visibly irate. DeCloite allegedly opened the door and entered the residence without permission while carrying dog feces in his hand. Once inside, authorities said he began yelling at the couple before intentionally throwing the dog poop at the husband and hitting him. The husband then attempted to force DeCloite from the home. Look at DeCloite. Sparking a physical confrontation that spilled into the carport. During the fight, DeCloite, or whatever the fuck his name is, allegedly punched or struck the neighbor in the head. Authorities said the confrontation then escalated from poop fight to improvised weaponry when DeCloite grabbed a child's metal scooter. According to investigators, he raised the scooter above his head in a menacing posture and threatened the neighbor with it. The neighbor's wife intervened, taking the scooter away from DeCloite before it could be allegedly be used to strike her husband. Deputies arrived at the property and said they observed a red mark on the man's forehead along with animal feces on the side of the house. DeCloite, however, told deputies a substantially different version of events. Body camera footage obtained by WKMG shows DeCloite telling investigators that the dispute began after his neighbor's dog defecated in his yard. DeCloite said he asked the neighbor's wife to clean it up and was told that she would. But guess what? She didn't. 4 hours later, the poop was still there. That's when our hero here picked up the feces and placed it at the edge of the neighbor's driveway. According to his account, the husband later messaged him and asked him to come over so they could discuss the situation. DeCloite said he went to the house expecting to talk, but claimed his neighbor shoved him while he was standing in the doorway. He also disputed the allegation that he had unlawfully entered the home. After his arrest, DeCloite reportedly told investigators that he and the neighbor had previously been on good terms and had an informal understanding that each could enter the other's home without knocking. Now, the neighbor has a different story, obviously, and proof. The man showed deputies a recording in which he specifically told DeCloite not to come onto his property or in his home. DeCloite was ultimately arrested by Lake County Sheriff deputies. He now faces charges that include burglary with assault or battery, aggravated battery, and simple battery. He was released after posting a $16,000 bond, according to the New York Post. He's now scheduled to appear in court on August 31st. There you go. That, my friends, is your distorted news for Monday. Let's do a couple voicemails now and get the hell out of here. Well, thanks, freaks, for bearing with me as we start another weird week of shows. You know, not feeling well, gotta hustle to deal with my mom. Her health ain't been so good the past week or two, so I gotta go check on that, take her to a few appointments, maybe buy a computer. That's like the one good thing about going up to Assh. Of course, I love to see my mom and everything, but under these circumstances, it's not that fun. But I can look on Facebook Marketplace for old Macs and Commodores and Atari computers, Tandies. And, it helps fill the void. Buying stuff really does make me feel good. That's healthy, right? If you have an old-ass, ancient, vintage computer that you want to get rid of, if it's just taking up space in your house, I will take it off your hands. I'll pay for shipping, sure. Along with computers from the 80s and 90s, I'm looking for an original iMac, like the what's it called, Bondi Blue? I'd like to get one of those. Maybe the tangerine ones. I never had one. Email me if you've got something you think I might like. I've also posted our post office box in our show notes today if you want to send along something. My most recent experiment with my Commodore 64 is I was hell-bent on getting this thing to play an MP3 file. And I've been at this since April. And you have to understand that the Commodore is about as powerful as a Nintendo Entertainment System. It's 8-bit, And the thing with MP3 files are that they're compressed and they're encoded, right? And you've got, when you play an MP3 file, what's actually happening is you're decoding the information. That's the reason why MP3 files are so small compared to like uncompressed audio, because it's all tiny because of compression. So your computer is decoding that information and playing it all in real time. I don't know if I played any of my results the last time when I first started this little project, this test. I got the Commodore to recognize that what I was trying to feed it was an MP3 file. It showed some metadata, and then the audio that was produced sounded like this. And I was convinced that within that static, I could hear something that matches up with music. I'm like, I think I heard the word donut. I spent so much time analyzing this audio, like just trying to determine if this thing is actually doing anything. It wasn't. It literally was just playing static. Anyway, I've restarted my efforts, and this time I'm relying even more on AI to help me out to do the coding and everything. All right, so the exciting development is I got a fucking computer from 1983 to decode and play a full-length MP3 file. Now, the song is 2 minutes, I think it's like 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It took 53 minutes for the Commodore to decode the audio before anything would be played. Obviously, this is not a practical MP3 player, but I can sleep at night now. Like, I can put this fucking project to rest, knowing that I did it. And I have been optimizing it. I think I got it down to like 38 minutes or something. So I don't know how much more I want to mess around with it. What's the point? There's no point to any of this. This is what I was doing this weekend. Some people go out, get drunk, party, get laid. I'm in my bedroom playing on my ancient-ass computer trying to make it make sounds. It's very sad. I live a very sad life. All right, listen, let's check in with a few patrons. See what they're up to.
Hello, Trinity Boo.
Hello.
Or rather, Jagu to you.
Jagu. What are you laughing at?
Oh, boy. So I'm listening to the August 5th show, and you read a news story about a very classy South Florida restaurant that has new dining.
Oh, yeah.
It turns out that I know that place. Not only do I know that place, I dined there once with my mother, my father, my wife, and my newborn daughter. This is the weirdest exchange I've ever had with DV. I never thought I would get this close to a DV news story. Anyways, the restaurant in question is called Class. It's in downtown Hollywood, Florida. And yeah, I lived like a few blocks away. I did have a meal there.
Wow.
It's actually pretty good, culinary-wise. So we enjoy what we...
Well, you've got to try their cuisine completely naked.
The place itself.
It's a whole other experience, I'm assuming.
Very weirdly decorated, but yes. The article said that it was a very competitive scene. A lot of restaurants in that area have closed because it is definitely very hard to get recurrent.
It's hard everywhere.
To places in that area. But I just had to share this. I just had to share that.
This is their gimmick to get new clientele. I don't know if it's going to be the clientele they want.
Jigaboo, the Boneless Donuts.
Hey, Boneless.
I'm thinking about becoming a Patreon. I'm going to sign up for the sideshow, but I'm thinking about.
You're not even a sideshow member yet.
Becoming a Patreon too, because I've been finding lots of reasons to call lately. But I've also been listening a lot lately. I've been listening for like 2 hours a day. Trying to catch up while I'm here at work.
No, you should be able to catch up this week. We'll be doing shorter shows. Although, I say that, and we're already at fucking 40 minutes.
But,
10 of those minutes was me talking about my Commodore computer.
I was thinking...
Very compelling content.
And I have no idea how this even came into my head, but I was thinking Gwaggle would be a good website for you to get.
Oh.
Or just one Gwaggle.
I always had trouble figuring out how we spell Gwaggle. Love Lady Cat Lady said we should spell it Gwagle, but I feel like there should be two G's. It should be Gwaggle. Gwaggle.
Available. But when I was thinking about that, I'm doing these things with old cartoons where He-Man is with Bo in the Whispering Woods, and this is legitimate. I have it on my YouTube channel. I had a whole playlist, but I had to take it down because I think it was Funimation or Filmation tried giving me a copyright strike. I ended up winning, but I took the videos down out of fear that they were going to start, copyright striking all of them and get my channel taken down, and I didn't want that, even though I only got like 700 subscribers. But what I was going to say is a Sextastic Tuesday story would be great if we had like a guy named Wagamel instead of Gargamel.
No, that's like Smurf.
And he goes, "Oh yeah,
oh my God!" He finally gets to the fucking point of the goddamn voicemail, and it craps out. Hold on, hold on here.
I could fit my Gamel instead of Gargamel.
Okay, it may have been a problem on my end.
And he goes, "Oh yeah, I could fit my finger in my Smurfing dick hole." Look.
Okay, you know what? I could get behind some Smurf porn. If someone would write that, that would be great for an upcoming Sextastic Tuesday. Send it along to me. Make sure to include Gwagamel, the antagonist, the villain. All right, thank you very much, Boneless Donuts, and everyone calling into the voicemail line. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
How can I help you? Fuck you. No.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive, so if you want to hear it, you got to sign up. Go to distortedview.com right now. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody. I love the smell of a sweaty, dank foot. I need those little piggies down my throat, licking across the toenails, wedging my tongue in between the toes, lapping up sock lint, toe jam, and fungus bacteria. Daddy is a foot freak.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.